And that's, you said you've gone through that process. Did you go through the process when your husband just lost his job and you're trying to sell something and you realize, like, I can't even worry about this person's feelings. I just got to tell them what the real is.
Right.
Because we got to sell something.
Right.
Is that when you went through it, or did you go through it when you had how did you go through it?
I think, basically before I started my sites when I worked at Fox, got a job, young, overproduction, over marketing, and I remember the GM saying, "You've got to go in and fire these 2 people." Well, it was people left over from the manager before, but he was testing the waters to see if I could do it. They were all older than me. I was young, young new manager going in there, and I thought, I have to do this or I won't have this job. And it was awful, and I wanted to throw up before I did. But, I did it, got through it, and thought, okay, I think being that person, then you get respect. People respect you. They don't respect a boss that can't confront when there's a problem.
I have a funny little story. This is a really good one. My wife won't find this to be funny. Vanessa, I'm so sorry I did this. But we were on a cruise. We're going out to sea on a cruise line. We're out to sea. No voicemails, no text messages, just on a beach, just listening to music, going out, listening, getting those huge drinks, like the margarita things, but they're like the size of your head, having a great time. Come back in we had a big house, home office, get in there, and it's about paint the picture, about a 7,000 square foot house, 4,000's house, 3,000's office. They're connected by a sky bridge. And I hear this, and I'm like, bug? Weird. Open up the door into the office. There are just bugs everywhere. And I remember going, I'm going to have a confrontation with somebody. So I go to the dude, did you not take out the trash the entire time that I was gone? And furthermore, did you put fruit in the trash?
Yeah.
Bro, man, I just forgot, bro. I'm like, you were here. It smells bad. My house smells bad.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay. And I couldn't confront him. I just got mad.
Yeah.
So I go downstairs. My wife's like, did you talk to him? I'm like, yeah, I told him what was up. You did? What'd you say? I said, can't believe you didn't take out the trash. She's like, so is he now knowing that if he does not, he will be fired, or that there will be some type of consequence? And I'm like, yeah, I did say that, and he's totally scared. And then she's like, you get up there and you tell him right now that he's not going to. So I go upstairs and I'm like, hey, just try to keep doing a good job.
Yeah.
My wife's like, I heard that. I'm like, okay, fine. So I go back in and I had to listen here. And I forget, a lot of people when they get new to confrontation, we just yell.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to communicate without being crazy.
Right.
And it took me the fruit fly, the great fruit fly manifestation of 2007 to really learn this principle.
Right.
But I think of businesses right now. I was just talking to a lady today I work with, and she was saying, I'm going to terminate this person. And I said, well, that's if you need to do it, do it. And then I said, does the person know that they've had problems in the past? Well, they should. Have you ever told the person even one time that you have a problem? No. They should know, though. Well, they're not going to, and they're furthermore dependent upon it, and you can't blindside people when you fire them.
Right, and they're not going to get better. If you've never told them, how would they get better?
So the confrontation thing is big. Right. Is there a method you use when you do confrontation?
I think you just have to look at it from a business angle. If it's hurting you and your business, and it's making your job difficult, or money's going out of your pocket, it's time to confront.
What I do, my method is, Jack Welch came up with this thing called the kick and hug. Jack Welch was the CEO of GE, and he calls it the kick and the hug, where you kick, you're like, that's bad, and then you hug. And so what I do is I try to compliment somebody's Americanism, regardless of whether they're from America or their exterior beauty. So I usually look at a man and say, you are such a beautiful American. Your beauty is it's like singing from the mountains. Have I told you how wonderful your face looks? Do you exfoliate? And then they're like what? And I'm like, here's the deal. That was the worst effort I've ever seen on a sales call.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. And they're like, oh, okay. But it's kind of like that mixture of the high pressure, low pressure tornado.
Right.
And so everyone has their own method. I know you always say it with a smile.
Yeah.
I've seen you with a smile. You smile. We need to get a lot better. And
you want to make people better, and they should appreciate that. That's how they grow.
Okay, so. I love it though. Now, moving on here, he says, point number 11. These are reasons why entrepreneurs are dysfunctional, why their businesses fail. The entrepreneur is not organized. Just crap everywhere.
Right.
You see this a lot?
A lot.
You do?
Yeah.
How often? Well, out of 10 people, how many clients would you say? Out of 10 business owners, how many?
8.
8. Totally disorganized.
Disorganized.
Haven't checked their inbox in 4 years.
Yeah. Not the successful ones, just yeah.
Like for me, one thing that's funny is like I try to keep my inbox at 0. Every week I try to get it to 0. And I have these deep dives. And it drives me crazy when something's not there. And I know that it's like an insanity that we always are trying to stay caught up. But the entrepreneurs that I have seen struggle, they just let it go. I haven't checked email in 14 years. I'm not going to check it now.
Right.
I don't pay bills. Don't check my. Just, what causes someone to do that? Is it just laziness?
I think just gets overwhelmed.
Okay.
You know, if you're not delegating right, you're overwhelmed. You have 20 million emails to check. Because you're not delegating. So.
It's when you get all those Chuck Norris jokes, you gotta respond to those. Okay, now character trait number 12: the entrepreneur serves a niche that cannot possibly be profitable. So this isn't like scale; this just can't be profitable. So I'll give you an example. I got one lady I worked with who was doing some catering, and the business. She says, "I'm doing catering because I love people and I love to serve people. It's my talent. It's my gift. God's given me a gift to serve catering, and I would like to serve catering for my job." I'm like, well, that's fabulous and wonderful. Now, at your current price, after you pay your staff, you have $0 left. Sometimes you even lose money. You're so negative. You're so negative. You don't believe in my dream. I'm like, no, I do believe. I believe in the dream, and I believe the dream that needs to. We just need to charge a little more for that dream so we can make some money. No, I just and then I really focus on quality, and I'm like, well, is it? You got to charge more,
right?
Or you got. Do you see this a lot?
Yeah. Yeah.
What causes that?
Well, I think not being educated on knowing what their break-even level is. You know, people don't know.
They don't know.
Or they don't know.